Hi everybody, it's Carolyn and welcome back. Let me get this frog out of my throat. I hope that's not going to continue. Today I thought I would do the other blind box that I got from RongRong. This one is called The Mirrored Witch. If this is a fairy tale type situation, I don't know. I didn't look it up. I've never heard of it, but that doesn't mean anything. I pulled out different tapes. I pulled out this thin. This is whiteboard tape. You can get it on Amazon. I pulled out this, and in here, yeah, it is black. It kind of almost wants to give me a brownish look at so when you put it in this light. And I pulled out this really deep green, and you'll see why in a minute. I also pulled out these flowers. I have some other black ones, but they have gold on them, and this mainly has silver. I also pulled out these, which are very light, so I don't know how that's going to go. And I pulled out the one that I love this so much, and it's the black lace washi tape. This one I know you can get at Washi Tape Shop. I know exactly where this one came from. These two, they may have been, I'm not sure because I did not put the thing in them. So they could be, you know, these could be washi tape, I mean not washi tape, but journal say, or that's where I get so much, journal say, or journal tail, doodle diary. I mean, there's several ones, so I'm not sure where I got these because I've had them a long time. So the tape, I went ahead and I cut a piece off of it, so I'm going to try to start it right here so you can see from the beginning and kind of why I went in the colors that hopefully you can see. I turned on a lot of light because it is so dreary outside. So it's got a lot of really deep, this deep, dark, almost black green. It's one, oh, Kelly green. It's just beautiful. So this girl here, she's got a lot going on. I like her too. I've got it. Okay. Power was never given to me. I became it. So, I don't know. Okay. Then it went back this way. And a queen does not ask, she commands. So it could be a story. Mirrors break, but I do not. So I'm just going to do some Dutch doors with it. I want to do a I think I want to do a window. That's why this is cut, is because I cut out two of the, I don't know if you want to call them princesses or what you want to call them, two of the girls though that I thought was quite striking and that would be good to put in a frame. So that would be these two right here. So I just went ahead and cut them out to these, you know, where they would fit this frame. Hopefully perfectly. If not, oh well. So I thought we'd use that somewhere in here. I think they look really good in there. I thought about just putting a little distress on it, but it's got some black around it a little bit, you know. So I think I'm not going to do that. I think I'm going to have to get into it to figure out what I'll end up wanting to do on the sides. I've thought out a little, but you know me, I don't particularly plan a lot. So we're going to look on this piece that I cut off. I know I want to use some of these quotes because I think they're, wow, they're different. I think I want to use some of these maybe on the back like I did on the other one that I did. This girl right here, she is not one I have. So I want to use her because you could mirror image her very easily. I'm so sorry. So I'm just going to start pulling off some things, and we'll just, as I say, see where it goes. But this is the 8x8 journal, and so far the only two that I've put in here have been along this line. I did Alice in Wonderland, and I did another one from RongRong that was called Enchanted Beauty. So she has those in a set that you can buy, and I think there's 7. I did not buy them all. I just didn't see spending all that at one time, you know. I couldn't. I'll just be plain simple. I just couldn't. So I bought 2, and if you do buy them, you can buy them separately. You can just say you want a blind box and do it that way. So, as I call them the littles, I always start with the little ones up towards the front and get bigger as I go back. Is kind of what I do. I mean, everybody's different. So, and we wouldn't want to all be the same. That would be boring. So we just find what, you know, catches our eye, you know, and go with that. Okay, this is another little bottle. Okay, I wasn't sure what it was at first. And I did clean my glasses, my reader glasses before I started. So I thought I probably should. I'm going to pull from this side for a minute, because I know I'm going to use some more of those. And these I'm just kind of twisting and turning because I want it to have kind of a little bit of a zigzag kind of going down the page. So I like that. And we'll put this lantern here, and we may not have to cut it off. It doesn't appear to be. I don't believe it. So we've just got that so far. All right. Our cut over here. Make sure I'm in frame. So there we go. We'll save that for right now, anyway. We're going to have to come back through here and find these others to go on the back. Which, I don't know. This, I can say, I mean, a lot of tapes have long. They give you mini loops. But I can say that RongRong and washi tape, theirs have, it seems like you can get about 4 loops or so out of one of their, well, we're going to have to turn it this way, or the way I turned it anyway. It really doesn't matter. It's going to fit this way. Out of one of their rolls, you can get about 4 loops out of it, so you get a lot. Okay, the goblet. Yes. And some sort of potions. We're not sure. If anybody knows if this is actually a story, movie, storybook type thing, let me know, because I'm kind of curious now. I guess I should have Googled it or something, but I did not. Where is that little round? Here it is. I just love the deep green in it. That's another favorite. Okay. Put it this way. And we need this lantern, yes. Okay. I don't know how many doors I want to do with this particular one. I went over quite a bit, so I'm thinking it's going to be several. I kind of want to see what this one would look like up against it. It might be just too light. Yeah, that's a little light. So, let's see what the flowers look like running down it. I wish they were all black instead of having the white in there, but then the white, you know, it kind of gives it a little bit. And always turn it too. I mean, I might be getting more of the white end than the black. I don't mind that, and I can always turn them where the black shows more. So one other one we could do would be this one, and this might be a good one to do now and do some flowers. I love this tape. Yeah, I think this is the winner so far for me. I really like that. I about need to order some more. I think the black is my most used one. Okay. An airplane. Okay. I said I was going to save that one, but I didn't. I put my tape on it, which is normally what I do. me slide those over. And then I'm going to have to decide where I'm going to put these ladies because I'm going to end up with not room to put them. I should start. Alright, now don't act up. Here we are. If I can just pull it up with my nubs. Okay. This one I have to move around a little bit to, I hope I don't have to move it too much because I don't want to waste any of it if I can help it. Okay. Great. See, that looks really cool with it. I hope I have quite a bit of that because we might end up using mostly that. Let me wrap this up for right now to get it out of the way. Okay, now we need to see where we need to put this window because that's going to be a problem if I don't do it soon. I mean, she could go here and she could go over here, which I don't need to put that frame there, but she could go right there is one option, or down at the bottom. Or they could go in the middle for all that matters, because there's going to be so much shirling space that it really won't matter. And I don't hate it in the middle. I surely don't. Okay, I think we should go ahead and put this where we want it. Yeah. Okay, so I'm saying I want to put it, I don't want to get too close to the edge there, but yet and still. This is where I want it to go. Okay, so we'll cut that out. Put this on this side. I don't want to cut it with that. What do I want to cut it with? Sometimes I don't like to use these. I don't know why. I think I've had one to slip and it just, I don't know. So let me get my finger out of in front of it. Okay. All right. Now, Where did I lay this top? Because I want to make sure I put this back on it. Okay, I want this one here. And I want her over here. Okay, we'll see if we can make this work. I've never had one that was just edge to edge. Usually you could kind of poke them through, or you can, you know. I probably shouldn't have pulled all that off. Maybe that would have made it easier, but a little late now. Let's just put her just like ever so slightly. I wanted her crown to show a little bit more than that, but I don't think I'm going to pull her up and worry too much about it. Well, other than she's crooked. And that could be an issue. Of course, it could be by cutting. I mean, I did cut it just with scissors. I could have cut it with my gyro, but I did not. And I wanted her down a little bit further because I wanted her crown to be seen a little bit more. Okay. Oh my gosh. I think I should have laid her down and cut her on a board or something. Maybe I can put something around her to make her not look so wonky. Okay, let's see if this looks wonky. Please don't. No, we're looking good now. Okay, I like it. Alright, let's get this other frame on the back. We'll have this part out of the way. These were just, to me, they were too pretty not to frame or do something with them to make them stand out. So, this is something I probably should order some more of, is some frames, because it seems when I go looking for them, then I may not have two, or I want a certain size. Okay. That's a little bit right there, and I can cut it. Well, you don't see it on this side. Alright, now we've got to figure her out. And I might, I mean, these just look great in the frame. Just gotta get her straight. Okay. I want to be on this line, so let me have a, where's a pencil? Just so I can put a little mark there. Oh man, this pencil's empty probably. I think that's the line I want it on. Yes, I do. Okay, so at least we know we want her on that line. And I can see where it comes into on this side, so it should come into, I would think, on this side. Yes. Alright, so this may not be as hard as I thought I was making it for myself. I'm going to cut off this top just a little bit, because I'd left some just clear on the top. Come on. Sticky mat is, I do have one, I just hadn't opened that new one because I usually don't have any problems too much getting these up. Alright, work with me, princess, or whatever you are. Put you about right there. Put you all the way there. Yeah, that looks good. If she isn't like crooked when I lay her down. No, I like that a lot. Yeah. Okay. I don't know why I wanted it in the middle, but it was something about it. They needed to be front and center. Okay. Let's keep on going since we got that out of the way. Let's try to go back up this way and pull from the front of the tape instead of from the back of the tape, so I don't, I'm trying to break my habit of doing that, even though sometimes you have to, but I have a habit of just picking up tape. Okay. We did not use this. I think we can. I know we can use that one. Let's try this one because I don't think the other one would make a difference either, but my head's not in the way. Alright. Oh, a black apple. It's almost, I mean, I'm seeing her with an apple. I mean, it's reminding me of like Sleeping Beauty, you know? With a really, well, they both have a dark side, but with a really dark side. Okay. Oh, that crown is gorgeous. It should. Flip it up. It should. No, I need to go the other way. I'm turning the wrong way. I'm trying to go back and forth with it, and I was... Okay. Let's use this black envelope. Okay. No. Some of them are a little... Oh, I like this. This will give us a bigger little piece, but it has got that green in it too. Oh, duh, go the other way. No, that's the way I just went. I'm tired tonight. I'm sorry. I probably should not have filmed tonight, but part of me I just wanted to so badly, and then part of me says don't do it because you're tired. But I'm trying to stay consistent while I can in putting up videos. As long as, you know, I can be, I want to be. So, Okay. Not bring that in that way too far because we know it's not going to curve that way. It's just like with this, I don't want to bring it in too far. Now to find the others. This is where I have to go out a ways. Yep. So, I mean, you know, you go through a loop just trying to get to the next one. But it is okay. I don't think I'll be doing but one spread of this anyway. I might would use some more of it, you know, and if it would fit into something. I just don't know. I didn't intend for this one to be fairy tale-esque, if you will. It's like I mean, of course, Alice in Wonderland is what I started with, and so it's kind of come that way. But I've got several princesses and stuff like that I want to do, and I thought, well, just continue in this one with it then, and this would, I mean, you know, as far as you can, and I think we could go quite a ways with them. Because it seems like I've got, well, 1, 2, 3, 3 or 4 more princess books that I got from the journal say. Oh, wrong one. That's the one I used earlier. Back. This one is on the pillow. Oh, here she is. Come on. Come on. Don't lay down yet. Okay. Now, we have a treasure chest. Okay, let's see how it looks so far. I think it looks really good. I think it almost needs something though right there. I mean, we can put something in there. There's a ring that might, no, maybe a little, well, it could go in there, but it might look really weird. Let's see if we see something real quick before I get too far and forget about it. Oh, okay, here's a little crystal. I think that'll probably work up in there. Because I didn't pay attention to it going to be having a gap like that. So that will work right there. And so there's another little crystal right here we can use. So that took care of that. There's a little place right there that I might want to find something to go in. But I don't think I'm going to stress about that right this minute because it's just... Okay, so I'm going to use the black again and put that down. I think that looks really good. Here it is. With this. So, Stars Shape Shop. I may be ordering later tonight. I don't want to be without this one. So let me get this up here. I could have put it the other way, but so I can see. That one looked like it was spaced pretty well, so let's see. Yes, I do think so. Okay. Oh, cut it out, Carolyn. Oh my goodness. Yes, I did. Okay, let's move those over there. That was probably loud. I forget these mics don't have a volume control on them. And so I try not to talk too loudly, but yet again, I need to, speak up a little bit. But I did notice on one video I was talking, it was pretty loud. And I was like, good gosh, I have to turn myself down. I can't. I can't handle it. Of course, I don't like editing and listening to myself back anyway. Okay. Now, let's put this one back here. Trying to keep it, like I said, where I don't lose much of the tape because I don't want to waste it. Come down a bit. I'm going to have to cut that just a tiny bit. I went up just a smidge. I don't even know if I can see it to cut it. It's just a tiny bit, but still. I mean, it is the tiniest. Let me turn it this way. Let's see if I can see it. I mean, I don't almost think it's worth it. Okay, now let's see how she's looking. Oh yeah. I think if we do one more of these for sure, or I think we have different ones that we haven't used. Yes, we have some that we haven't used. We'll be good. So let's do that. I gotta find a place. Oh, I wanted her on a Dutch door all by herself. Do I want her at the very end or do... Wow. Because she would fit. And I think also this one would too. So I could do... Oh. Wow, would that look really weird to put down? Oh man, I should have put them up earlier. I don't know. I know that one would. be symmetrical, and this one will too. I really want to use them. So I think I'm going to do that. And I may put some little things in between them. I don't know. Wow, a lot of tape, a lot of tape. I think they're too magical looking not to. I know there's some up here closer, so let me find them. She's one of them. I mean, that green, I don't know if you can see that green. Oh, it's gorgeous. And I want you to be able to see her. Yes. Oh, you're fabulous. You're fabulous. Where's the other one? Here she is. So I'm going to try to get their dresses kind of, hopefully. I mean, I guess I could have put one on one door and one on another, but... She's kind of looking up a little bit. Maybe she's evil. I don't know. Make sure her face shows. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we're not going to need another door there. I might want to put something in between them. It could be maybe one of these mirrors. Maybe that's their deal. I love bird cages too. It's too big. This one's too big. Darn it. Column's going to be too big. That's not going to work. This one would work. And it says what? I can't read it. I can't see what it says. See, I wish that would fit so bad. But, I mean, I could do this one in between them. Because the script is this way, so I think that will be perfectly fine. A queen. There are not, she commands. Does not act, she commands. Okay, maybe that's what it says. I think it was on that bigger part. Alright, let's kind of see if we can get this right about here. Oh, yeah. Could have, well, I could copy it over here too. You know, at the front, it might look, I don't know. I am so sorry. Let me get a drink of water. Maybe that'll help. Tonight, I know it's part of it. Part of it is I ate ice cream tonight after I had dinner. And sometimes when I eat ice cream, I don't know why it, like, sticks, makes my voice all froggy. Well, I'm thinking I would like these a little bit closer to the front, but there again, you know, Because I had looked at them earlier and went, dang, those are big, nice, and they're symmetrical. That usually doesn't happen, so. Especially with the girls and stuff, it doesn't happen as much. Yeah, you cut that right here. Come on. Oh, there's a little piece right here. Okay, got it. Okay. Well, put those on the back and we'll be done with all of our Dutch doors. Okay, this one's good. This one's over there by itself. And this piece I cut off. And I think, no. Yes. Love it. Okay. That one doesn't have the writing on it. Let me see if I can find the one that does. Shoot. Here it is. And I said something about using, I didn't want to use the ones with the gold, but this has got gold on this one part. The rest of it's sparkly and it's more silver. And there we are with gold. Go figure. Okay, there's probably another one of those right in here somewhere. There she is. Okay. And that'll be it for our Dutch doors. Now, to figure out which one to use. I mean, I could bring in this black. I think this one's not pre-cut, but I've got some that is, if this isn't. And I could use that back here. Let me get a piece of it. Because that came in and it wasn't pre-cut. And so I sat and pre-cut it. I mean, went ahead and cut it. This. And that might, I mean, when it's in different lights, it looks, it looks like some gold. And these are big flowers. It sure would help cover. I'm stretching my leg. Okay. So I'm tempted to try that and see, because I have quite a bit of it cut. And I don't have to, this one would take up half the page. And since it's not going to be a Dutch door, I don't have to worry about it. Let's just kind of lay it here and see. I'm going to put this one kind of in the middle. But I don't want to just... I don't hate that. I don't hate it at all. And now I'm not going to be able to get it back up, but I wanted to move it down a little bit. Oh well, but it's like, if you start to lay it down anymore, it just stays. Okay, let's get like this one maybe. I was looking for something smaller to put. Oh, no, that's not small. Maybe I can. Bring it up a little bit. I mean, I could cut this little leaf off and put it somewhere, I'm sure. What I'm probably going to do is go ahead and forewarn you that I mean, I'm going to probably cut it off, put my boxes in, and my decorations in. I don't know if I like that there. Because we're almost in an hour now, and that is something that's time consuming. And then you can just see the finished product. You won't have to watch me, because I don't know. I may just put down some black boxes instead of drawing any. Those pieces were not going to work. They're too tiny. Oh my gosh, they're going to stick to me. Okay. I really try hard not to have them long, or that some of it I just feel like I can't edit it out and it makes sense, or I don't like it that way. So, that one's not going to work. So you get it all. And I see that, people don't watch it through. And I get it. I don't want to lay any of that. I don't know that I do. I don't lay any of this up in there. I think it's... Okay. What do y'all think of that? Those flowers with it, opposed to the other things I had shown you. I mean, do I think the black lace at the back would have looked great? Absolutely. And maybe with some green? Yeah, I do. And part of me goes, oh man, why don't you do that? Because I wanted to bring in that green, that dark green tape. But I've done that, and that's kind of the vibe of it anyway, so. And it goes with this, so I think we're good. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 doors out of it. But I may run some of it, down the sides of some of that to kind of clean it up a little bit. Alright, so we need to put some of these black ones. I mean, I could make it different on this side, but I really need the... But I kind of want this really dark green in here. And then I want to put another strip of this. Gosh, I wish I'd have done this probably at the back. Or I may lay it down here and it looks terrible and I'm going, oh great, I'm stuck. Because it's right up here with all of it. But see, I wanted some of that green because that's all of that dark green. Okay, I don't want it too close, but right up to the line. Okay. Perfect. Oh, I should have backed up so I didn't waste that much tape. Just that little bit I hate to waste. I'm going to stick it right here on the corner of my desk. But I think that's going to look good like that. I think it's going to look better than the back. I mean, I've got undo. Could I take that out? Yes. Don't, I really hate using all that undo on there. But I think I like this a lot. I do. I almost want to put some green around her, even though when I flip it this way, she has a frame. But still, I almost want to put some of that green around her. Okay, I'm going to leave you right here, put some boxes on it, and I'll come back and I will show you what it looks like finished. All right, see you in a few. Okay, everybody, I'm back. It took me a little bit, but she's finished. And yes, you may already notice what I did. But here's a flip through. And I didn't have the boxes that I wanted, but I do. I went ahead and put this in here. A queen does not ask, she commands, because she looks like she would be that way. Mirrors break, but I do not. I don't know. And then this one was in there too. I think there was one other one that I did not put down, but I wasn't sure. She looked so much like the other one. I think that's why. So all I had was these long boxes. That's all I had. I mean, other than tiny ones, which wouldn't have looked right at all. And I wasn't going to draw them tonight. I was like, no, I'm not going to draw them. Okay, so then we got this one. This one was a little bit shorter because I missed a page. And so I just put it in there. And this one, power was never given to me. I became it. So I hope that's it looks a little bit crooked from here. Maybe not, I'm not sure. So as you can see at the back, I did take up the black flowers that I had put down here. And I put these down. I kept looking at it and I thought, I really want that and that to be alike. And I liked it so much that I took it up, and it did tear just a teeny little bit right there when I was pulling it up, but I didn't have to use the undo. So anyway, this is the Mirrored Witch, and I think it came out really, really nice. So I'm happy with it. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. You take care of you. Bye-bye.